I'm supporting Bernie because he understands that it's not about him, it's about all of us.
Bernie Sanders is the best choice for my son's future.
He is consistent. He's consistently been on the right side of history, whether it be
Working with civil rights, access to education.
His advocacy for a Green New Deal.
I believe he's the only candidate who's truly going to fight for a universal health care program.
Having both worked in primary care and also in the tertiary care system, you know, we see a lot firsthand how ineffective we are if we don't have early access to health care.
I come from Sweden, where healthcare and higher education has been free and universal since long before I was born. So I know that these policies are neither extreme or unrealistic.
He's the first major party candidate in my lifetime who really has integrity.
He is the only one who is addressing the root cause of all of the problems that we are facing today and all of the existential threats that we are facing today as not just a nation, but as an entire world.
For us, for our children, for our grandchildren, we need to protect this planet, and I feel like Sanders is the only candidate who's really going to take the drastic measures necessary to combat climate change and to set an example also for other leaders in other countries, and sort of do the opposite of what Trump has been doing.
He wants to end prisons for profit, mandatory minimum sentencing, cash bail, and the death penalty.
I wish that I lived in a country where we had free college education, where we had free child care, where life wasn't such a struggle.
I want to vote for the candidate who has the most progressive policies because I know that that's what we really truly need to create gender equality in this country.
His appeal is his outsiderness, his speaking up for people who don't have a voice and actually telling them they do have a voice and they can all come together and be part of a movement.
He's looking to ensure that workers have the protections that they need.
I know he speaks for the Jews. I know he speaks for the Muslims. I know he speaks for Christians, and he speaks for the working class and all the other religions and all the different ethnicities and races that fit within those religions.
if you have the political establishment, the media establishment, and the corporate establishment all against this guy, like why? You know, maybe it's because he's not speaking to the establishment, he's speaking to the people.
He is who he says he is, and he really believes in the things that he fights for.
He protects the planet and my future.